The price for oil in the red again today, and that pressured markets on both sides of the border. Now, the downward pressure today coming from data out of the U.S., which suggested some softening in the labor market, and that adds to concerns about demand, along with supply data yesterday, which showed a huge build in crude supplies in the last few weeks. Now, we do have an OPEC Plus meeting coming up in a few weeks, and the cartel is expected to extend the production cut. That's already been factored in, so analysts say more will be needed to drive the price back up again. For now, we are expecting a drop of 1 cent in GTA gas prices tomorrow. That is according to Enpro. Now, shares in Walmart also await on Wall Street today, even after better than expected earnings. The stock dropping by about 7% at one point, with investors worried about Walmart's outlook. The retail giant says it started seeing signs of weakness in the second half of October, and while it did modestly raise its forecast, it was still below expectations. A lack of affordable housing is the top concern for Canadians for a second straight year. So this is according to a survey from Habitat for Humanity Canada. Half of the respondents say they're spending more than 50% of their income on housing, while almost 60% are worried about sacrificing basic needs like food and clothing in order to pay rent. And a whopping 94% say the goal of owning a home is becoming more difficult to reach. Now, 2/3 of Canadians disagree with the statement that not much can be done to deal with the housing crisis, and a vast majority say the private sector has a role to play in fixing the problem. And it seems there could be some cooling in the travel industry. The CEO of online travel agency Flight Hub says demand for air travel may be leveling off after soaring to pre-pandemic levels over the summer. Christopher Cave says airline ticket sales dropped from September to October, when they typically rise ahead of the holiday season. And he suggests consumer anxiety over travel costs and the broader economy likely accounts for the softer sales, as higher interest rates and inflation weigh on Canadians' budgets. Now, last month, Air Canada CEO Michael Russo said demand remains stable, with advanced ticket sales in its third quarter up by 55% year over year. In the City News Business Center, I'm Kris McCusker.